Hi, I just wanted to make this really short video because I experienced something the other day that I thought was quite interesting. I had a phone call from a friend. Doesn't matter about the point of the phone call, but while we were conversing, etc., she asked me a question about conspiracy theories, and I said to her I don't tend to get involved in that stuff anymore, but I'm happy to answer any questions that she has. And one of the things she asked me was about the Illuminati. Now, we were talking about the spiritual versus the physical and things like this. And while we were talking, and I started pouring out information, all the stuff that I've read, all the stuff I understand, and where I got it from, etc., etc. Most of the videos that I've got on this channel. The phone started acting really funny. Not my phone. My phone was a perfect signal, but she said that she was having difficulty hearing some of the words I was saying. Now, I had full bars and she had full bars, so sometimes you get disruption, but what we found was every time I'd speak it'd be fine, but as soon as I'd mention one or two words, that's when the phone would cut out. And the first time it happened was when I mentioned the words "The Wizard of Oz." As soon as I said "Wizard of Oz," she couldn't hear that, or she couldn't hear it very well, and I had to keep repeating it. And in the end, I had to rephrase everything I was saying so that she could hear what I was saying. And then I started talking about Disneyland and things like that, and that's when the phone started cutting out again. And there were lots of things we spoke about. I think we spoke for a good hour and a half. But every time I mentioned something that, well, I would say was fairly crucial information, that's when the phone started cutting out. And it's not the first time it's happened either. It happened today again with another friend who I was talking to. Just as soon as I started talking today about how how we're being surveyed through our phones and through our videos and webcams and things like that. As soon as I started talking about that, suddenly the phone on their side started going bad, and they couldn't hear anything I was saying, and I couldn't hear anything they were saying. In fact, their phone started going so bad that I started getting this recurring bleeping sound, and when I spoke to them, they said they don't know what that was because all they heard was me get cut off. I had to end up hanging up and calling back them because this happened. Now, you could believe things or not believe things. It's entirely up to you. Obviously, that's the world we live in today. Too much information, too much propaganda, and not enough facts. But one thing I will say for true is that these things actually are occurring. And a lot of friends of mine have had this occur with them as well. So obviously, if you're not involved in this kind of stuff, you wouldn't be talking about it, and therefore it wouldn't happen to you. But as soon as you do go down that road and start talking about things like Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz and stuff, that's when these things really start to happen. And I think the only thing I get out there right now are these YouTube videos. Haven't been blocked yet, but I have been blocked on the YouTube videos when I share them on Facebook and things like that. They do get blocked then. But as far as YouTube goes, at the moment we're still a free entity, so that's why I'm putting them up there. What else? Just like go through my videos and check out some of this other stuff I talk about. It's really important that we get this word out there as much as possible. I don't care if you share my videos. I don't care if you like them or even leave comments. I prefer it because it's getting the word out there. But just do your research and share as much as you possibly can. There are less people ruling the world than there are people in the world, as in the percentages are small. And if people wake up and understand these things, then it'd be much better. Here's an interesting one that happened to me the other day. I'm going to share this on the side. I was watching, well, I decided a while ago I was going to watch every episode of Doctor Who from the beginning. Not the old series, like the new series since about, what was it, 2005 or whatever. And I've got to season 10 now. And there was an episode a couple of episodes ago called Smile. It could have been on season 9. I think it was season 10. And this is really interesting because I was watching it and then I suddenly realised to me my mouth was starting to hurt because I was grinning like this. Right, really high grin. And I thought, why am I grinning? Because I'm just watching this film, this episode. And I thought, Well, that was weird. So I thought I'm going to stop myself grinning. It probably is like a mental thing that you see someone smile on TV, so you smile yourself. And I thought, okay, that's probably what it is. So I tried to stop. And within, I don't know, a couple of minutes, I was there grinning again. Like, too much, like this. And I thought, why am I doing this? What's going on here? So I thought, it must be in my mind. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to pause the program. I'm going to go away and do something. I came back to it. And then when I came back to watch it, within about 5 minutes, I was grinning again like this. And I thought, oh my gosh, there must be something subliminal going on in this episode that makes you do that. And the episode's called Smile. So it was a really weird thing. I'd be curious to know people's atheistic views on this one, because I've heard some whoppers. Yeah, basically, it's I'm sure there's subliminal messaging going on TV programs. I have a big theory about Doctor Who, but I'm not going to share that right now on here. Yeah, basically I just wanted to share that information about this stuff going on and get people's views on it, etc. I really treasure your opinions. I like your likes, obviously. It helps promote the channel, and if you share this, then we'll be able to get the word out there further. Catch you soon. Bye bye.